Hello everyone, welcome back. Mist892 here with some more Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door. In the last part, we finally got the 4th crystal star and won back our body. And this time, we are going to be delivering the 4th crystal star, finding out where the 5th crystal star is, and continue our adventure from there. So let's go ahead and check out where this ruby star is going to lead us. Alright. Alright. Well, it's sparkling on the island. We knew some point or another would eventually happen. We'd have to go be pirates out in the sea. Alright. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map. Quick, let's cruise up to Prof's office. We have to tell that guy about the princess's email.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Mario agrees. And so do I. Alright. Whoa, what? That was written in the Princess Peach's email. The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon, and those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it. How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. Well, come on, give it up, Prof. What did you find out? This is rather long, so you'd better listen well. All of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Did someone pile drive your head or what? I don't see any TV here, nut job. Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details, just listen. Frankly, breaking that fourth wall, though. The great casualism that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood in this very area. It also says that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to connect the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed, and spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze, and sealed the exit. From this, I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. Hey, listen. Then isn't it possible that we shouldn't gather these crystal stars? Oof. Even if we could find them all, someone could just steal them all and revive that monster. Maybe we ought to just stomp the heck out of him and throw the pieces away. That was my first thought, too. But further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1000-Year Door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately, this year may be the 1000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may be a coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the Exonauts fail. Whoa, let's roll then. We gotta get the rest of those crystal stars. Where's the next one at? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keel Key. Keel Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salts down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. Well, let's go. But first, let's see what we can get here. Atomic Boo. Yep, basically anything that you can never fight again. Unless you start another file. Sadness. Alright, so now, how are we doing with our sprites? Is there anybody at all we can upgrade? Actually, I should probably check the party before I do that. Oh, Vivian. I will not hesitate to do that. Whoops. Alright, let's power this partner up. Shazube. Alright, so powering her up just at least once will get you the Fiery Jinx, which is a very helpful battle utensil. So, now that we got that, we can get back on Goshi and head to the harbor. Find out what we gotta do next. Oh wait, no, never mind. We are just gonna be pretty linear with this. It's pretty much just get the stuff done. There's not really anything I have in mind to pick up. I guess we can do simple stuff like check the lottery and stuff, but we're good for now. Oh, Lumpy's gone. I'm sure that's his name. Alright, all of a sudden this shit pops up. How convenient. Oi, you with mustache. What's with the stink eye? You got something to say? Right then, ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia. I am. I can answer anything. Oh, Kyoki. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. The suspense is building up. See that ship docked there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly he hangs at Piley's Joint Plaza. Flavio. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me now. What I mean? There's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich. You know, poof.
Kyoki! That's Cursed Island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake.
Alright. Kyoki. You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez the Pirate King's hidden? So, you want that treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out or the pirate curse will get you. Okay.
What? Kyoki?
Oh, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. I bet they met the bad end of the Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. I agree. Which is why we must go there. Alright, so one of them said something about Flavio. I know, he's quite the meme in the Paper Mario community. Nowadays, at least. You'll probably recognize him if you've seen other Paper Mario stuff. Not just Let's Plays. Oh, whoops. And what do you want, huh? Who, me? You ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes. And freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, ah? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know. What do I lack? Alright, Thrills! Probably. Thrills, you say? Ah, I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There is nothing like the feeling of being alone on the mountain. Shivering to death. Ah, no! Foolish Flavio! No chills! You silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses. That is it. Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of that treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on Kyoki. Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of booty, pirate booty there. Booty. 40 years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Kyoki. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? You are also looking for our treasure here in Rogueport? Oh! Why talk of such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no. Now, what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map. Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Kyoki. You swine! You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now I'm confused. You were looking for things known as crystal stars? But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Oh, just like every single person. Some kind of star-shaped stone. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Ah, stop such thoughts. Flavio, what you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Kyoki. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship. I laugh, you unfortunate, foolish man. Do you know who I am? Do you not oh, whatever. I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as an intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Let's go. Oh, and there's Luigi. I'm not sure if we ever got a chance to say hi to him. Or, more like a walking path, not even walk and talk. I don't know. Alright. Anyways. Looks like everyone's all ready to go. So, let's go! Oh, yes, so does you. Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel, no? She's the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumference, none can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, you speak, yes, of course, the problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a, how you say, a pickle. Oh, Flavio. How are you talking there, sir? If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, papach. You can solve a problem, and spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Robbery, a salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman touch, sir. You can make any ship out as well. Thing is, there ain't a soul I've seen him on the seas of late. Buzz boom, problem solved. Let us count out this Robbery fellow and get him on board. As is customary, my captain, we'll handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mark. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? No complaints. Aye, sir. Aye, sounds fair, sir. I'm on board. Good plan. Then it is decided. You must find this Robbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. And it also sails with the two strong legs of Goshi. How come no one else wants to join? Most of the pirates who are not going to Kyoki. Sadness. Oh well. You saw that Wario emblem now? Okay, good. I wouldn't be able to buy it anyways, I would just get teased. I also gotta check up on items before we go too. That's a little extra. Alright. We must talk to the prof. He knows everything. Robbery? That old sea dog lives in the east side house right next door. They say he was a great and important sailor long ago. Well, let's go. I know we've gone up here. Oh, sorry, Yoshi. I know we've gone up here more than once. Oh, this guy. The other day I saw this guy jumping from roof to roof. Man, he was so dashing. But you know, actually, he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Yeah, that guy's basically there to give you a hint on how to find Admiral Robbery. The rest of the hint lies in this little slot right here. Ow, that hurt. What do you blocks want? Hold on a second. I just want this shine sprite. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Alright. Admiral Robbery, I have the faintest idea of what you're talking about. Now, if you please, drop the act, Super Stash. We already found out that you're Admiral Robbery. Humph! What a poppycock. Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator and you want me to do this job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea, nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along, dog. Only you can get us safely to Kealaki. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no! Away with you. I love how Goshi wasn't even speaking whenever his text was going. What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude isn't going nowhere fast. I can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean anyway? Know what we gotta do? Go find someone who knows what this dude's deal is. Onward! Hopefully, Prof is who we gotta ask. Admiral Bobby won't go to the sea? That's a setback. I don't know the man myself, so I don't know what to tell you, unfortunately. But I'd be willing to bet that Polly knows a thing or two. He works at the Inn's Cafe. Oh, wow. He just says he doesn't know, and then he says Polly will know a thing or two. Okay. Alright, I'll deal with that. Alright. This, my friend, is Pobly. You say Bobbery won't go to the sea. Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want a mountain expedition to Kealaki. Rough seas out there. Most sailors wouldn't meet their aims. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobby's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying. But I'll tell you it if you want. I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Please do, I could dig it! In that case, get ready. Bobby's tale of woe goes something like this. And then it goes like this. Bobby was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus? A passing cold? No one knew. But it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to sea? No, he's suffered enough. Yes, he must go. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. An old letter, written by Scarlet. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Barbara a final letter. You hold in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you what she told me as she lay dying. If I should succumb to this plague, if my love should blame us, himself, my death. They given this letter to him so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You feel better, okay? Let's roll it, Zoss. And Goshi doesn't open his mouth. He's communicating telepathically. Alright, now a little extra thing back here. I just thought I'd show you. Right here. Now there's little platforms here around Rogueport that will hide this stuff. Well, they're not just around Rogueport, they're around everywhere. I know there's another one like right here. Bam, that was perfect. And there's probably another one or two, but we'll be able to find them all specifically where later. Oh wait, whoops. Alright. Now that we have this old letter, we must return to the Bobbery. Alright. So, with the letter, we will be able to just walk right into Bobbery's place, give him the letter, and get him onto the sea. What? Oh, by blabber and their tens blear, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. Pardon? A letter, you say? For me? What? Scarlet. This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped in between us. I have decided to write you this letter. If you are already reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobber. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea, as you were one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. If you were one with the sea, as you were one with me. 1,000 pardons. May I have a moment alone, if you please. A poem. Sadness. Yes, love, I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet. I love you still. Oh then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Kyopi. Humph. If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Robbery, yes. He has joined your party for the temporary time you will be in his house. The ship's in the harbor, I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Alright. And he despawns. No matter how fast you go, you just can't catch up to him. Because he has the power to teleport. Oh my goodness! We have mail. And we also have items that we want to sell. So, let's go ahead and sell some items while we have some extra time. Also, Super Luigi! We must buy him. Alright, there's a series called Super Luigi. It's about Luigi's adventures. When we beat the game, we're gonna do a lot of reading. Let's just say that. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll go and, sell everything in here. Wait, were those super shrooms? Except the super shroom. We're gonna go and, whoops. I'm going to store that. Thank you, sir. Alright, I'm going to read this stuff. Graffiti corner. Sometimes I think I'd be better off not ever speaking. Oh, I wish I was still paid. Morbidly depressed Twitter. Toad Bros Bazaar announces a new shipment of the bestseller Super Luigi. Get your copy. Just did. Now to celebrate, we're going to go out to sea in the next part, which we'll go ahead and end off shortly. Alright. So, now, everyone's all ready to go out to sea. As soon as we talk to Flavio, you're ready to go. So, if you guys like this video, leave a like, comment, tell us what you think about it. Most importantly, subscribe, because it will mean a lot. So thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next part. Adios.